Hello everyone. Our today's topic is Story of an Honest Woodcutter. The URL of this story is given in the description box of this video. In the ancient period, people used to survive by catching fish, farming, weaving clothes, cutting and selling wood from the forest, etc. People used to lead a simple and beautiful life. One day, a woodcutter of that period went to a forest to cut trees. The woodcutter was poor but honest. As a result, he never collected wood more than he needed. The forest was near his village. Entering into the forest, the woodcutter was looking for a suitable tree to cut and collect wood. The woodcutter was lucky because within a short period he found a medium-sized tree to collect wood. The tree was standing just by the side of a small river. The woodcutter started cutting the tree with his beautiful axe. The axe was made of steel. He was chopping the tree incessantly. Cutting trees with an axe is a tiresome task. After a while, he became tired, but the hard-working woodcutter was continuing his work. All of a sudden, his dear axe slipped out of his hand. The axe dropped into the river and drowned the river water in the blink of an eye. It took a fraction of a second to take place the incident or accident. The poor woodcutter was seriously shocked by the suddenness of the event. He was in a fix, losing the axe. Though the river was small, it was deep. In despair, he was looking at the river water sitting under the tree. Tears were automatically dropping down from his eyes. Because of his poverty, it was not possible for him to buy another one. Right at that moment, the water goddess came up the river water. The goddess asked the woodcutter why he was crying. The woodcutter told the water goddess about the incident. Instantly the goddess dived into the river water. Within a couple of seconds, the goddess came up the river water with an axe of gold in her hand. The water goddess said to the woodcutter, "Is it your axe?" The woodcutter said, "No, this is not my axe." He also said, "My axe is made of steel." The goddess again dived into the river water, taking the axe of gold in her hand. Again, within a moment, she came up the river water and showed an axe of silver. The goddess asked the woodcutter whether the axe was his. The woodcutter replied politely and honestly that his axe was made of steel, but that was an axe of silver, so that was not his axe. The water goddess again dived into the water for the third time, and just within a second, she rose above the water with the original steel axe of the woodcutter in her hand. Before she asked anything, the woodcutter cried out saying, "This is my axe." The water goddess became very happy at the honesty of the woodcutter. So she decided to reward the woodcutter for his honesty. The goddess gave away all 3 axes to the woodcutter as a reward for his honesty. At first, the woodcutter did not want to receive the excess of gold and silver. But the goddess said to the woodcutter, "Don't hesitate. These two excess are the reward for your honesty. I am happy with your honesty." The woodcutter thanked the goddess for her generosity. Taking all three excess, the woodcutter started walking towards his cottage. That's all for today. Thank you, everyone.